tonight.
We're confident we're on the right trail. Yeah.
The search for a Columbia woman missing since October continued today in the water.
They torn down friends of mine's building, and they got to pay, and they don't even have buildings anymore. So
Jefferson City business owners still feeling the effects of the May tornado.
There's a lot of people bombarding you, asking you for donations at this time of year, you know, and you can't give to everybody, but at least pick one or two.
During this giving season, nonprofits feel the pinch of a new tax law. This is KOMU 8 News at 10.
Coverage you can count on. KOMU 8 News starts now.
She's been missing since early October. Officers are still searching for Mungshee G. Elledge, this time with the help from a dive team, and her husband is currently the prime suspect in her disappearance. Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Spain.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. The Mid-Missouri dive team worked all day looking for Mungshee G. KOMU 8's Noah Klein joins us here in the studio with what was taught today.
The search today was at the Lamine River in Cooper County near Boonville. Cooper is one of 9 counties police say Joseph Elledge drove through the day before he reported his wife missing. But police believe this is the right spot to find that missing mother. Police worked all day using a large crane to lift giant branches and other debris like this out of the water. Taking this debris out makes it easier for divers to see under the water.
Right now, we're getting ready to shift this boom truck and put divers in the water and see if they can do some more exploratory down at the bottom of the river.
They cleared a lot of the area under Highway 41, but there are still a lot of branches, making this search both a long and difficult process. Columbia police are in charge of this investigation. They say they are confident in their search.
We're confident we're on the right trail, yeah.
CPD is being assisted by several different agencies, including Missouri Task Force 1. CPD say they are certain this Lamine River section is a point of high interest. They are not currently searching anywhere else for Mungshee. While CPD is confident they are on the right track, they're not sure how long this search is going to take. They're going to be back out on the scene tomorrow. In the studio, Noah Klein, KOMU 8 News.
Tornado-damaged Jefferson City businesses still owe the full 2019 property taxes, even though residential property owners can apply for reductions. KOMU 8's Zola Crowder is here in the studio with Business Reaction.
Residential property owners can use this form to apply for a tax reduction, but commercial businesses don't have that option. Instead, they have to pay their property taxes in full. Greg Meyer has seen his friends lose everything.
You know, they've torn down friends of mine's building, and they got to pay, and they don't even have buildings anymore. So
luckily, Meyer's business is still standing and only received minimal damage from the tornado. He has experienced similar situations in the past, but was legally unable to give any detail.
That's how I've been treated over the years, too, in a way, so I understand what they're going through.
Cole County Assessor Chris Estitz says a company should have insurance on the building and the income. He also adds this is state law and not the city's idea.
I can only speculate that maybe that's why the legislature didn't give a provision for commercial property or agricultural property.
Even if the commercial building has been demolished, the owner still has to pay full property tax.
Taxation law requires us to value the property as of January 1st.
Owners say they are frustrated because their businesses are what allow them to pay for their residential property. The mayor of Jefferson City says she wants to see a change.
The statistics show that after disaster, many businesses don't come back, and that's not good for our community at all.
She says she's interested in finding a solution so people like Meyer and his friends can get a bit of what they lost back.
When you lose a venue like what they had, I mean, that's big time, and it's big time for the whole neighborhood.
As of now, there's no plan to revisit the legislation, but the mayor and the community are fighting for a change. In the studio, Zola Crowder, KOMU 8 News.
Well, today is Giving Tuesday, but some charities aren't getting as many donations. Local leaders say last year's tax law is to blame. KOMU 8's Caroline Day joins us now in the studio with how it's affecting nonprofits.
Como Gives started its big fundraiser today, and it helps more than 100 local charities and nonprofits. But this year, its founder says he's worried about how many people will donate. Giving Tuesday is at storefronts, in your email, and trending on Twitter. In mid-Missouri, it's also a part of Como Gives. Its executive director, John Baker, says small donations like those many are making today are essential for nonprofits.
It's the modest to small donor that is the heartbeat of many nonprofit organizations and the gifts that they depend on every single year.
But Baker says changes to federal tax law that took effect last year mean fewer people are donating. Last year, total charitable donations decreased across the nation by almost 2%. Before the 2018 tax law, the standard deduction was $13,000 for married couples. After the law, it was $24,000. John Baker told me because this is so much higher, that means there's less incentive for people to itemize, which means fewer donations and a budget squeeze for local nonprofits. The lack of a tax write-off isn't scaring away all donors. Elizabeth Hamill donated to the Salvation Army today. She says she donates regardless of what it means for her taxes.
I always try to teach my kid and that you should always, if you can afford it, like $1 here, $1 there never hurts. And you wouldn't believe how many people it makes happy.
Baker says last year's numbers were even worse when looking at small donations.
When you think of the more modest size gifts and you do it on a national basis, it was around a $20 billion cut.
In the end, every dollar counts. But right now, people are giving away less. Como Gives runs for all of December, and this year's goal is $900,000. The campaign had raised almost $150,000 as of about half an hour ago, but Baker told me he expects donations to trail off in a few days before another spike at the end of the month. In the studio, Caroline Dade, KOMU 8 News.
With the holidays here, Fulton police warn about thieves right at your front door. The thieves are often called porch pirates. Take a look at this video. It's becoming all too familiar. The Ring doorbell cameras caught these pirates stealing packages off doorsteps. The property owners can turn the videos over to police. Columbia's postmaster told KOMU, unfortunately, his employees can only do so much.
And we want to make sure that everybody gets their stuff timely. A lot of it is you know, Christmas presents for the kids or grandkids, things like that. And, you know, it's disappointing that we have people that still do that kind of stuff.
Fulton police say there are ways to keep porch pirates from ruining your holiday. They recommend buying a doorbell security system or consider having your items shipped to a store, a shipping partner, or even your office.
All right, take a look at our forecast. Luckily, winds pretty calm out there, and that's going to continue, even especially this time tomorrow night. I'm expecting winds to be less than 5 miles per hour for most of us, so even calmer on the way. Now, our temperatures right around 40 degrees, 41 in Columbia, looking at Mexico at 39, 39 in Moberly as well, Fayette around 40 degrees, and you can see we're all dealing with a lot of clear sky, plenty of stargazing opportunities tonight, that's for sure. And for most of us in America, at least the lower 48, we're certainly dealing with a lot of calm conditions and a lot of clear sky as well. If you look over here towards the west, though, we do have a system just getting into California, into Arizona. That's going to be tracking our way by the end of the week, and so is this system from the north. They're actually both going to battle out for who's going to win out over our region. I'll be tracking that hour by hour. Plus, we're looking ahead to the weekend, too. It's coming up.
Okay, thanks, Kenton. A federal judge ruled an 1851 maritime law does not protect a company from making payments to families killed in the Branson duck boat sinking. Several lawsuits were filed against Ride the Ducks International after the tragedy in 2018 at Table Rock Lake. The company asked a federal judge to rule damages be capped at no more than the value of the sunken boat, which is $0. The judge ruled against the company, in part because Table Rock Lake is not considered a navigable waterway. A man was shot and killed while he was celebrating his 26th birthday at a St. Louis County Waffle House early this morning. It happened just after midnight. Justin Jones was inside the restaurant with his girlfriend when someone outside shot him. Police don't know if he was the intended target or if the shooting was random. No arrests have been made.
A Kansas City police officer was involved in a deadly shooting today. Police said the initial call involved a disturbance with two vehicles. One of the detectives approached a man inside the vehicle. During the encounter, the officer fired a shot, and the man inside died. Police say a handgun was found on the ground near the man's left hand. It's unknown whether the man shot at the officer.
Here's what's happening right now. The U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary announced the launch of a national program to provide free HIV prevention drugs to uninsured Americans at risk of HIV. The medications will be donated by Gilead Sciences. The program will cover the cost of the medication, but it won't cover clinic visits and lab tests.
Governor Parson laid out his plans for more and better jobs in mid-Missouri this afternoon. The governor spoke at State Fair Community College in Sedalia. The college is receiving a $500,000 grant to expand training program for students with low and moderate incomes. The governor says the grant is going to help the next generation of Missouri workers.
I know this is going to be the future of tomorrow for a lot of young men and women that I'll never meet, that I'll never see, and I'll never know. But I know they're going to have an opportunity because of what happened here today.
State Fair Community College is also planning to build a new workforce development center.
A once leading presidential candidate dropped out of the race earlier today.
Plus, a change in leadership comes after complaints of labor practices.
Here's your 5 forecast for your Wednesday. No delays expected, but mostly cloudy there in Kansas City and over in Denver, too. But we're looking at 50s here in Missouri, around 49 in Denver, 67 in Dallas. Full forecast, including a look ahead to the end of the weekend, coming up.
Coming up tomorrow on KOMU 8 News Today.
Missouri's tornadoes and flooding this year caused a lot of damage. Tomorrow, we'll look at how a local nonprofit is dealing with kids who deal with that tragedy.
Plus, the 3rd annual Power Hour plunges tomorrow. We'll look at who the polar bears are promoting.
And I'll have a look at your forecast and our next chances for rain.
Great days begin with great mornings. KOMU 8 News Today. Coverage you can count on.
Bring all the gifts for under the tree. And while you're at it, bring the tree. Ford F-150. Built for the holidays.
Now get F-150 and Ranger with 20% estimated savings, plus complimentary maintenance through Ford Pass Rewards, only at your quality Ford dealers.
This is Gary with the Blue Diamond, and I have some exciting news. Mary Kay and I are holding a Gold Star sale now through Christmas Eve.
That's right. We've decided to hold 50% off of 50% of the store sale. 50% off the retail prices of selected items marked with a Gold Star. These Gold Star items include bridal and anniversary rings, fashion rings, necklaces, earrings, jewelry boxes, clocks, and so much more.
Our half the store at half the price sale is going on now through Christmas Eve. Come see us for Gold Star prices at the Blue Diamond.
When looking for a TV and internet provider, we know you have a choice. This is Jessica. She still has satellite TV. Well, I get tons of HD. Spectrum has tons of HD. And we get exclusive access to premium original content with Spectrum Originals. I don't have that. Plus, sometimes in the rain, our services go out. Because of the dish on your roof?
Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-916-4499.
And Spectrum Internet starts at 100 megabits with no data caps and a free modem.
We have to get internet from another company, and it isn't nearly as fast.
Spectrum Internet, $44.99 a month.
I'd switch, but I'm stuck in a contract and would have to pay up to $480 to cancel.
Spectrum has no contracts, and they'll pay up to $500 to help you out of yours.
That's it. I'm switching to Spectrum.
Get Spectrum TV and internet from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-916-4499.
Amazing deals are going on now during Menards Christmas Catalog Sale. Mastercraft makes great doors inside and out. Menards carries beautiful exterior and interior doors to fit the style that's right for you. Choose from our great selection of stock doors or design your door your way in-store and online with our Door Store. This 3-panel Mission interior door and gun stock is only $208.99. Plus, give the perfect gift this Christmas with a Menards gift card.
Season's greetings to you all from Menards. Never be surprised by the weather. Download the free KOMU 8 Weather and Traffic app. Brought to you by SSM Health.
Welcome back. Senator Kamala Harris announced she's ending her campaign for the Democratic presidential nomination. The California Democrat emailed supporters early this afternoon saying she doesn't have the money she needs to wage an effective national campaign. Harris entered the race in January with a burst of momentum and support, announcing her bid before a cheering crowd of over 20,000 supporters. But that early momentum fizzled, and in recent weeks, Harris has laid off staff and focused her campaigning on Iowa. Harris posted this video on her Twitter page earlier this afternoon.
So here's the deal, guys. My campaign for president simply does not have the financial resources to continue and the financial resources we need to continue. I'm not a billionaire. I can't fund my own campaign. And as the campaign has gone on, it has become harder and harder to raise the money we need to compete.
Harris's presidential bid may be over, but her time in the political spotlight is not. She remains in the Senate with a high-profile perch on the Judiciary Committee.
The House Intelligence Committee released its report today on the impeachment inquiry of President Trump. The 300-page report cited 2 cases of improper conduct, obstruction and withholding an official White House meeting on military aid for Ukraine based on the condition of investigating the Biden family.
This is not about Ukraine. This is about our democracy. This is about our national security. This is about whether the American people have a right to expect that the President of the United States is going to act in their interests, with their security in mind, and not for some illicit personal or political reason.
The House committee holds its first impeachment hearing tomorrow.
All right, take a look at our time lapse today from the Rocheport area, the Missouri River here, and we saw a lot of cloud cover, especially in our morning hours. More sunshine by the end of the day, of course, and beautiful, beautiful sunset again. We've had a few of those recently. Temperatures now right around the 40-degree mark, and you can just about start to see that moon starting to set here at 10:15 p.m. Well, the next couple days we are much warmer. We're around 54 tomorrow, close to 60 degrees on our Thursday. We're at 44 on Friday. You can see that dip in our temperature trend, and that's because we have a cold front rolling through, another system that'll be down to our south. But don't worry, we're back well above average by Sunday, especially temperatures back to over 10 degrees above average for this time of year. Looking at satellite and radar again, there is a bit of snow left over here, just getting into parts of Pennsylvania especially. Otherwise, everything is starting to calm down in Minnesota, and then we're just seeing some rainfall move in from the really into the desert southwest and also over into parts of California. These are those 2 systems that we're going to be tracking for the end of this week, 2 low pressure systems. So we're going to track those coming into our area. Again, we are clear tonight. I'm thinking we're going to be mostly sunny tomorrow as well. This model wanting to put a little bit more cloud cover in than what I think we'll actually see. And then on our Thursday, we are going to have that increasing cloud cover because the systems are getting closer to us at that point. We're going to have enough moisture in the air. And temperatures, again, pretty warm on our Thursday, getting close to that 60-degree mark. But then a cold front's going to roll through on Thursday night into Friday. And as that cold front pushes in pretty quickly, actually, I'm expecting that to actually keep a lot of our moisture from that more southerly low-pressure system down to our south. So it's going to rain more over into Arkansas and into southern Missouri. But for us, because of high pressure and that cold front, we're likely going to remain on the drier side of things, but we'll still be dealing with some of the cloud cover. And then behind that, our clouds are actually going to dissipate pretty quickly. We're going to be mostly sunny on our Friday as that high pressure moves in, a stable atmosphere. And remember, it's a little cooler on Friday, though, on the other side of that cold front. But then with this high pressure system moving off towards our east, that's going to change our wind direction around. So on the north on Friday, bringing in colder air, but now on the backside of this high pressure system, that's when our winds change around. They're from the south. That's going to bring in that warm up that you just saw for the weekend when we're back into the 50s and even some upper 50s by our day on Sunday. Now tonight temperatures are cooling down to around the freezing mark once again. West winds about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Remember, average low is about 27, so about 5 degrees above average, and about 10 degrees above average tomorrow afternoon. West winds about 7 to 15 miles per hour. Therefore, a light breeze. Plenty of sunshine expected. Clouds will increase then throughout the day on Thursday, but most of that rain shower activity holding off to our south, around 58 there. Down to 33 on Friday morning, then 44 on Friday afternoon. Remember, a little cooler because of that cold front. Now on Saturday, we're around 54 and then 57 on Sunday. You can see on Sunday and Monday, we have a 20% chance for some showers. And that's because we have a new system that's going to be rolling in, and that will give us a chance for precipitation. And then after that, on Tuesday and Wednesday, another deep freeze looks to roll in. I'm talking about some Arctic air moving in from the north. A lot of Americans feeling that cool down starting about a week from today. So enjoy our warmer weather until then, and we'll keep you updated on these weather makers for Thursday and Sunday and Monday.
Okay, thanks, Kenton. Coming up, a big business not slowing down as it hit breaking numbers leading into the holiday season.
And your lottery numbers, good luck.
It's that time of year when we take time to reflect
All of Joe Mockins dealerships want to thank you for letting us be a part of your community. We're proud of our connections and contributions to Mid-Missouri and your trust in us. We invite you to stop by our stores and find out why Joe Mockins continues to be a part of your life, from your car buying experience to your community partner. Come find out why That's My Mockins matters to you.
Make your morning routine a little better with real food cooked really fast. Breakfast, it's the most important meal on the way. Buy an Egg McMuffin, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles and get another for $1.
You monitor every beat, track every inch, every pound. You train with everything you have just to be the best. But when it comes to a better night's sleep, are you getting your best? Recover, rebuild, and replenish with Athlete's Choice at Denver Mattress. With B-Fit technology featuring copper-infused memory foam and ice fabric, Athlete's Choice provides optimal rest and recovery for hard-working muscle groups. Get a better night's sleep and a better day's performance with Athlete's Choice, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Welcome to KC Medical Spa. This holiday season is the perfect time to start your journey to beautiful skin, ensuring you look and feel your best for those holiday photos. You can be sure board-certified dermatologists oversee your customized treatment plan, combining the absolute best that science has to offer with the expertise and passion that you deserve. Our innovative skincare treatments include rejuvenated skincare, body sculpting, and laser treatments for sun-damaged skin. Go online to kcmedspa.com to book your free consultation today.
Boone Olive Oil Company in the heart of downtown Columbia is a one-of-a-kind shop for fresh, extra virgin olive oils and aged balsamic vinegars. Enjoy complimentary tastings and compare our products. Our friendly staff will take your taste buds on a tantalizing world tour. Choose from over 50 extra virgin olive oils and aged balsamic vinegars, pastas, and a wide selection of gluten-free gourmet products. Boone Olive Oil Company, where healthy is tasty. 20 South 9th Street or BooneOliveOil.com.
So you're telling me this car has no active recalls?
We wouldn't sell it if it did.
And you've inspected it?
Even the inside of the inside.
And if something goes wrong, all I have to do is call you guys, and you help me get it fixed?
Anytime.
I got it! I got it! What are you doing? I'm waiting on the catch. There's gotta be one.
There aren't any catches at Jim Butler Pre-Owned Powerhouse, just 3 tiers of certified peace of mind. That's why.
Jim Butler is the Chevy Powerhouse.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by Harper Evans Wade in Nettemeyer, the official law firm sponsor of Mizzou Athletics.
Amazon announced another record-breaking holiday shopping weekend. According to Amazon, hundreds of millions of items were sold between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday. It was the best ever Black Friday in the company's history, and Cyber Monday became the single biggest shopping day in Amazon history. According to Adobe Analytics, consumers spent $9.2 billion online yesterday. That's up almost 17% from a year ago. 2 Google co-founders are stepping down from their leadership roles. Larry Page and Sergey Brin say they're quitting as CEO and president of Alphabet, Google's parent company. But they'll stay on the board of directors and maintain voting control over the business. Google's current CEO will take over as the CEO of Alphabet as well. The company said Google and Alphabet don't need 2 separate CEOs and a president anymore. The move comes as Google faces mounting scrutiny over its business and labor practices.
The Tigers hosting Charleston Southern turns into a load of beeswax at Mizzou Arena.
2 Mid-Missouri locations.